Welcome back to the cryptoworld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now, while Bitcoin is breaking out into new record highs, we're seeing a new bullish signal just confirmed right now on the Bitcoin price chart. While in the short term, Bitcoin is repeating history, and it is finally happening. We are seeing the bullish signal officially confirmed, that confirmed exactly 4 years ago. So I'll be talking about all of that and more later in the video, so definitely watch to the end. First of all, just before taking a look at the Bitcoin charts today, we need to talk about the Bitcoin news today, because in case you missed it, just yesterday, Michael Saylor announced that MicroStrategy just bought another 15,350 Bitcoin for around $1.5 billion US. And of course, I did share this yesterday over on my Twitter account, so it didn't make it in my last Bitcoin video because this came out basically just after I finished recording my last Bitcoin video just yesterday. But if things like this happen, of course, I share things like this in real time over on my Twitter. Link down below if you want to get these extra updates throughout the day from time to time. But like we can see right here, once again, they bought another 15,350 Bitcoin. And in case you're wondering, MicroStrategy now holds around 439,000 Bitcoin that they bought for a total of around $27 billion US at an average price of under 62,000 per coin. So obviously right now, that amount of Bitcoin is worth a lot more. And so MicroStrategy is one of those massive institutional buyers out there that just keeps buying Bitcoin, no matter what the price is, whether we're trading at 20,000 or 100,000. Obviously, MicroStrategy just continues to buy more Bitcoin. And so with more and more people like this and more companies like this accumulating massive amounts of Bitcoin, of course, with Bitcoin being a very scarce asset, only so much to go around, ultimately, this will force the price of Bitcoin to the upside over the long term, as there's less and less Bitcoin to go around, and massive buyers like this will have to bid for much higher prices to buy the limited amount of Bitcoin to go around. But with that being said, taking a look at the Bitcoin charts today, looking at the weekly time frame, right now we're simply still looking bullish, as I've been saying for a long time now on the channel, since much lower prices. We're still playing out this bull market signal, and as I've shared recently here on the channel and for months now on the channel, the last time this bull market signal played out, we saw a massive Bitcoin bull market for at least the next year or so following this bull market signal. And this signal, by the way, only confirmed around 2 to 3 months ago, in case you're new to the channel. And we've seen something similar on the weekly Bitcoin chart if we're looking at the MACD indicator, because we saw a bullish crossover in this indicator around mid-October, just a couple of months ago. And the last time we saw this was the previous October in 2023. And what came next was a bull run all the way in towards around March this year. And so if this signal repeats in something similar as what we saw last time, it's telling us we're likely going to see a continued bull run well into 2025, at least towards around March next year, once again, if we repeat what we saw last time. And if we're taking a look at this 4-day Bitcoin chart, the super trend indicator is still sitting in the green, indicating a larger bull market. So overall, things are currently looking very bullish on the larger timeframes, technically speaking, as I've been saying for a long time now on the channel, since much lower prices. And if we're taking a look at this weekly Bitcoin chart, as I talked about in my last Bitcoin video just yesterday, we've officially confirmed the breakout with a weekly candle close finally above this 1618 Fibonacci extension level, sitting at around 102,000. So obviously this is another bullish signal. Anytime where we confirm a breakout above significant resistance, that's clearly bullish. And the next significant price target or point of resistance based on the Fibonacci level to the upside is this 2618 Fibonacci extension level on this 3-day Bitcoin chart. And that's sitting at around $113,000 per Bitcoin. And of course, I've been talking about this as well for a while now on the channel. And when I mentioned 113K at these much lower price levels, a lot of people on the channel were telling me there's no way we could possibly hit 113K or break out above 102K. But right now, we are seeing it playing out right in front of our eyes. And just before talking about some other very important Bitcoin charts in this video, first, if you want to take these trades for yourself to profit from these moves in this coming bull market, make sure to get set up ready to go on an exchange. And personally, I take a lot of my trades over on Bitfinex, so I'll make sure to leave a link to Bitfinex below this video in the description and in the pinned comment. And if you use that link to make your account, it'll take you to this page right here where you can get an exclusive deposit bonus. So all you have to do is just make your account using that link and then deposit $100 $100 worth of crypto and start trading, and you get a $20 bonus, or deposit just 500 USDT, you get a $100 bonus, or deposit just 1000 USDT and start trading using that link, you get a $200 bonus into your account. And so if you're going to be trading crypto anyway, or if you're preparing to take the next trading opportunity, definitely check this out. Once again, first link below this video if you want to claim these extra bonuses. And in case you're wondering, BTNX is a no KYC exchange, which means you can access it without needing any KYC from basically any country in the world. But for whatever reason, if you don't want BTNX, there is also Bybit, which is another exchange that I also trade on. So I'll make sure to leave a link to Bybit as well down below this video. And if you use that link, you can get a 500 USDT position airdrop, but that's only available if you use the link below this video to make your Bybit account and deposit on that account. But with that being said, taking a look at this Bitcoin chart on the daily time frame, and of course we're continuing the bullish breakout above this previous line of resistance, which was sitting at roughly around 102,000. So like I said, if we break out above 102,000, I've been saying this for a while now in the short term here, if we break out above 102,000, expect the next major bullish move towards the upside. So as I said just earlier, we have this price target at around 113,000, but just before 113, we have this price target right here at around 111,000. So right around that area on the chart, around 111,000 to 113,000, we could likely find some resistance around there as the next area or the next price target to pay attention to. And if we're taking a look at this daily Bitcoin chart, just over the last one day, we have now officially confirmed a new bullish crossover in the daily Bitcoin MACD. Of course, we've already confirmed that bullish crossover in the weekly Bitcoin MACD for a couple of months now. And of course, we saw what came next after that bullish crossover on the larger time frames. But if we're in the slightly shorter term on the daily time frame, we've just now confirmed a new bullish crossover on this daily chart. And if we're simply looking at the last time this happened near the beginning of November, right around that US election. And of course, what came next was more bullish price action in the price of Bitcoin. And now, of course, it is worth mentioning that, of course, the US election back then was another major influence on the price of Bitcoin. But with that being said, a bullish crossover is still a bullish signal to pay attention to. So we'll likely continue to see more bullish price action in the coming days and weeks. But if for whatever reason we see a slight little pullback, then in that case, of course, looking at levels of support to pay attention to, we'll likely find a decent amount of support at around 104,000 approximately, based on previous resistance becoming new support. And below 104K, we'll likely find major support at around 101,500 to 102,000, around there. So basically that previous 102K level acting as new support. And below that level of support right there, we also have more support at around 99,000 to 98,000 based on the volume profile indicator, and also this ascending line of support sitting close to 99,000. But as I've been saying for a long time now on the channel, it doesn't matter if we see a slight little pullback here and there in the short term. Overall, when we're looking at the larger trend that is playing out, we're clearly trending in the bullish direction on the larger time frames. So yes, we can see slight little pullbacks here and there. That's very normal to see in the short term, but zooming out, we're clearly looking bullish when it comes to the larger trends that is playing out. And what we're also seeing playing out right now on the Bitcoin chart is history repeating. That is right, on the 12-hour Bitcoin chart, if we're looking at the current day price action versus the price action on the exact same time frame on the 12-hour Bitcoin chart exactly 4 years ago, we're seeing extremely similar price action, very similar price structure right now to what we saw 4 years ago. Because in case you're new to this channel, this year was a Bitcoin halving year. We had a Bitcoin halving in around April this year. And we also had a Bitcoin halving in around May 2020. That was the last Bitcoin halving before this year. And so both of these charts right here are Bitcoin halving years near the end of the year, around December in the Bitcoin halving years. And like I just said earlier, both of these charts are on the exact same time frame, the 12-hour time frame, looking at a significant level on the price chart. This time it was the 100K level. Last time it was the 20K level 4 years ago. And also we were in a larger bull market back then, just like right now, a larger Bitcoin bull market. And in the short term, the price struggled for a little while, a couple of weeks in the short term, playing out a bearish divergence on the exact same time frame. And so, like I've been saying for weeks now on the channel, very, very similar price action in the shorter term here. So I've been saying just be patient in the short term. We're getting very close to that next major breakout. And right now, we are officially starting that next breakout exactly as expected. As I've been saying basically every day for weeks now on the channel, I've been preparing you every day for weeks. And if we're looking at the 12-hour Bitcoin RSI, this is now officially breaking out to the upside above this descending line of resistance. And if we're looking at what happened last time 4 years ago, when we saw that breakout signal in the RSI, that was the moment that basically confirmed the next major breakout. And if we're looking at what came next in the price of Bitcoin, we saw a huge explosion to the upside, pretty much straight to the upside in the price of Bitcoin over the coming days and weeks following this breakout. And so once again, right now, we're just beginning that next major bullish move to continue the larger bullish market, just like what we saw 4 years ago towards these next major price targets, as I discussed earlier. And of course, yes, Bitcoin can go well beyond 113,000. It's just that's the next major price target, around 111 to 113, once again, acting as potentially a major point of resistance. But once we get closer towards that level, of course, over the coming days, I'll talk more about higher price targets to pay attention to. And if you want to take these trades for yourself to profit from this bull market, as I've been doing here on this channel, then once again, check out those links below this video to claim those extra bonuses over on those exchanges. And if you want to actually know how to trade crypto, no matter if the price is bullish, bearish, or chopping around sideways, then make sure to watch these videos popping up right here on your screen. The video in the top left shows you how you can profit from bullish or bearish price action using long positions or short positions. And the video in the bottom left shows you how you can easily profit from choppy sideways price action. But anyway, that is everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.